Have you ever thought to yourself, if I just had a little more discipline, I could achieve my goals? You're not alone. We all want to be the best version of ourselves, but sometimes it's hard to stay consistent. What if I told you there was a simple way to become unstoppable? What if you could build discipline, create powerful habits, and transform your life in just 30 days? Sounds like a challenge, right? Well, today we're going to talk about how you can take on the 30-day discipline challenge and make it work for you. Stick around, because after this, you'll know exactly how to level up your life and become the person you've always wanted to be. The power of 30 days. Let's start with the question, why 30 days? Well, 30 days is a sweet spot. It's long enough to create a habit, but short enough to stay committed. Research has shown that it takes about 21 days to form a new habit, but 30 days gives you that extra time to really ingrain it into your daily routine. The best part? By the end of the month, you'll have built a new disciplined behavior that will feel normal, not forced. Whether you want to build better fitness habits, improve your productivity, or stick to a budget, 30 days is the perfect time frame to make it happen. You won't just be checking off a calendar, you'll be making real changes in your life. 9. Get clear on your why now. Before you even start this challenge, you need to know why you're doing it. The why behind your discipline is your driving force. Without it, you'll struggle to keep going when things get tough. So take a moment to reflect. What do you want to achieve? Do you want to wake up earlier, get healthier, finish that book you've been meaning to read? Whatever it is, make sure your goal is meaningful to you. Write it down. Keep it somewhere visible so you remind yourself why this challenge matters. Trust me, when you know your why, it'll help you push through any obstacles that come your way. 8. Choose one thing to focus on. You may be tempted to tackle multiple goals at once, but this isn't about trying to change everything in your life in 30 days. To truly succeed in the 30-day discipline challenge, you need to focus on just one thing. Choose one habit or one goal to work on during these 30 days. Whether it's committing to daily exercise, starting a new morning routine, or cutting out junk food, narrowing your focus is key. Trying to improve too many things at once will only overwhelm you and reduce your chances of success. By focusing on one thing, you'll be able to channel all your energy into it and see real progress by the end of the month. 7. Make it specific and measurable. Next up, you need to make your goals specific and measurable. It's not enough to say, I'm going to work on my discipline for the next 30 days. That's too vague. To make sure you stay on track, you need to get clear about exactly what you're going to do every day. For example, instead of saying, I want to get fit, say, I will work out for 30 minutes every day for the next 30 days. Specific goals give you a clear target to hit, and measurable actions help you track your progress. This is important because progress is motivating. When you see your effort paying off, it'll push you to keep going. 6. Break down your daily actions. So how do you stay consistent for 30 days? You need to break down your daily actions. Let's say your goal is to read 30 books in a year. Instead of trying to read an entire book every day, you could break it down to reading just 20 pages a day. Little daily actions are what will get you to the finish line. The key is to make your goal manageable and repeatable each day. Write out your daily actions in advance and treat them like a non-negotiable appointment. The more you stick to your plan, the more natural it will feel to keep going. Consistency is the backbone of discipline, and these small daily actions will lead to big results. 5. Start small and build gradually. When starting a new challenge, it's tempting to go all in and try to do everything perfectly. But if you push yourself too hard at the beginning, you'll burn out quickly. Instead, start small and build gradually. Let's say your goal is to exercise every day. Don't jump straight into an hour of intense workouts right away. Start with just 10 to 15 minutes a day. As you get used to the routine, you can increase the time or intensity. By easing into it, you'll create a sustainable habit. And before you know it, exercising every day will feel like second nature. The key is to start at a pace that's manageable for you and allow yourself to build momentum. 4th, track your progress. Tracking. Your progress is a simple but powerful way to stay motivated. It's easy to forget how far you've come when you're in the middle of a challenge, but keeping a record helps you see how much you've accomplished. Whether you use a journal, a habit tracker app, or a simple checklist, make sure you track each day that you complete your task. Celebrate those small victories, whether it's checking off a box or seeing a streak of days where you've stuck to your goal. Every little win adds up, and seeing your progress will remind you that you're on the right path. 3. Stay accountable. One of the best ways to stay disciplined is by having someone to hold you accountable. You don't have to do the 30-day challenge alone. Find a friend, family member, or even an online community who's also working on building discipline. Share your goal with them and ask them to check in on your progress. You can do the same for them, knowing that someone else is rooting for you and that you have to answer to someone adds an extra layer of motivation. If you don't have anyone to share your journey with, try posting about it on social media. When you put your goal out there, you're more likely to follow through. 2. Push through the hard days. Let's be real, there will be hard days. Some days you won't feel like sticking to your goal, and that's okay. The key to developing discipline is to push through those tough days. It's normal to feel unmotivated or tired, but remember that progress happens even on the hard days. You don't have to be perfect, you just need to keep going. If you miss a day or slip up, don't quit the challenge altogether. Just get back on track the next day. The most successful people aren't the ones who never fall, they're the ones who keep getting up every time they do. So when the going gets tough, remind yourself why you started and keep going. You'll thank yourself later. 1. Celebrate your success and reflect on the journey. The final step is to celebrate your success. After 30 days, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Even if you didn't hit your goal perfectly, you've still made progress. That's something to be proud of. Acknowledge the effort you've put in and reward yourself in a way that feels meaningful to you. Maybe treat yourself to something small or take a day off to relax, but also take time to reflect on the lessons you've learned about discipline, perseverance, and yourself. This is your moment to acknowledge your hard work and realize that you've built something powerful over the last month. So there you have it, the 30-day discipline challenge that can help you become unstoppable. It's all about choosing a goal, staying focused, and pushing through the tough days. If you commit to this challenge, you'll be amazed at how much you can achieve in just 1 month. Remember, discipline is like a muscle. The more you work on it, the stronger it gets. So go ahead, pick your goal, and make the next 30 days your most productive and disciplined days yet. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with someone who needs a little motivation, and subscribe for more content to help you become the best version of yourself. You've got this. Catch you in the next one.